What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. And today, I have my friend here today with me. And what are we doing today?
We are doing the things you will or will not do while in quarantine.
Trapped in home.
Quarantine.
Yes.
Big word. Big fat word. New location.
So, like everybody else, we've been in quarantine.
For who knows how long.
I think it's going to be 5 weeks this Monday.
I think it's 3 strikes you're out.
I think.
Yes. We have whiteboards here that we're not going to use, sadly. We might use these whiteboards, actually.
So we're just going to name a couple of things. By a couple, I mean more than a couple, because a couple is like 2. So, yeah.
Let's get
started.
Let's jump into it. So I have these whiteboards. Are we going to use these whiteboards? Yes
Depends.
or no? Yes or no?
Depends.
It's your video.
Well, what do we need whiteboards for? Like, what was your vision for whiteboards?
Where's the first thing? Who's going to name first? You or moi?
Whoever.
It's your video. You go first.
Okay. So the first thing, this is kind of mainly for if you like doing it, but read a book. Read books. I like reading books, even though I don't do it very much, but I still like reading books. It's very entertaining. He disagrees. He doesn't like reading books.
I have books.
He has books. Okay, he loves reading books, but he's not a big book person. But I like reading books, and they're very entertaining if I like the book. So I would definitely recommend reading a book when you're bored in your home.
That's all you say is read a book.
So, definitely read a book. It also could give you some education, depends on the type of book. So yeah, read a book, people.
True that.
So,
my turn. Very simple, but very easy to understand. You gotta do this in quarantine. If you don't do this in quarantine, you're dead. 4 strikes, you're out. If you don't do this while you're trapped in your humble abode, as I like to call my bubble tap.
okay.
You gotta do this. If you don't do it, you're gonna get arrested. That is, catch up on the TV shows you've not watched. Like, come on. There's no point of you not catching up on the television you've probably missed. Everyone has that friend, you've been hanging out, and you'd be like, hey, you've seen this show? You're like, no, there's no excuse not to watch it now.
You have plenty of time.
So catch up on the television shows. We've been catching up on non-TV, because somebody's been slacking.
So yeah.
Next, TV.
So,
Boom, TV.
this is kind
Boom, TV.
This is kind
Boom, TV.
This is kind of.
Boom, TV.
This is kind of similar
Boom.
to what he said, but try and see if you can find like some new like shows or movies that you haven't watched on Netflix before, or just in general, like if you have movies or shows or whatever, because that could keep you entertained if you like the show. If you don't, then find a different.
Like when
one.
Harry Met Sally, one of the worst TV shows on the earth.
That's definitely something that can keep you entertained.
When Harry Met Sally?
No. Like finding new shows and movies to watch, like on Netflix or just in general.
There's some new shows on Netflix. I mean, new movies on Netflix. There's more movies now than there is shows.
So yeah.
True that. My turn. Is it my turn or are you
Yeah.
gonna go? You should roll another one.
You go, man.
Some woodcraft.
You know how.
I just grab a stick, chop it off a tree, and make it a very nice walking stick. Oh, it's also good as weights.
I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing it if you don't know how.
It's not that hard. Just chop off these little things. It's not that hard. Well, I am a master, so paint. Keep your if you're low. You know what? Name some things, baby.
Well, I know some people had sports and like things were canceled or whatever because of that. So if you do like soccer, football, basketball, gymnastics, dance, whatever you do, keep doing it at home. Practice it still, because there's always room for improvement.
Your turn.
It's been my turn. Go. This is not a tablet.
Do these machines, man.
Play games.
You.
Video games, board games.
That was my next one. Don't steal it. Play board games, video games. Entertain yourself with torture. If you like torturing people, do it. Play games. I would recommend video games, board games, Monopoly, Sorry, Jenga, Yahtzee, Banana, Scrapple. Is that what it's called? Scrapple. Be good, kids. Don't do drugs. Build a fort. If you don't build a fort,
I actually thought about
what
doing that.
are you doing? Wait, we should do that tonight.
Somebody
Tonight.
that I watch on YouTube occasionally, they built a fort while staying at home.
We should make that a video.
Building a fort?
Yeah, we should do it tonight. This is like one of the last nights where we have spring break. We should do it tonight. Build a fort. How sick would that be?
Okay.
Tune in. That will be Tuesday's video. So we're gonna film that tonight.
By the way, I try to give videos out on Tuesday as well. It doesn't always work though. Like recently it hasn't been working, but I try.
I have a really good suggestion. Build a fort, people. Grab your friends' pillows. Do what you need to do. This. Sleep. Keep your metabolism up. And don't get scales. And another thing, wash your hands. It's gonna keep you know what? Take a bath. Have a rubber ducky, play in the pool. Hours of fun time in the play tub. Seriously. What are some of yours? Oh! While you're thinking, I'm going to draw him a message.
As you guys can probably tell, I'm trying to think of things that I do that keep me entertained that maybe could keep other people entertained.
You make videos, but if they don't have a YouTube channel, if they do,
Yeah, if you have a YouTube channel, make videos.
But if you don't, watch videos.
That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I have so much time. I mean, I've always had a lot of time. But I have so much time now, so just make videos, whether you post them right away or not. They can be backup videos. It really doesn't matter, so
here's my message.
Definitely do that.
Comment down below if you guys understand this message.
They probably don't. But
if you can't comment down below, message my Instagram if you understand this message.
His Instagram will be linked down below.
And we'll advertise it at the end.
Yeah.
I think we should name 2 more each.
Okay, what's your next one?
Count how many lights you have in your house. Seriously, hours of fun.
Play hide and seek.
Hide and seek video coming soon.
Maybe. He really wants to do it.
Come on, please.
Maybe. Anyways,
you're never gonna be what I want. Next thing, if your siblings don't give you what they want, choke them to death with a cord.
He's kidding.
I'm dead serious.
But I mean, we wouldn't be like the only people on YouTube that did like a hide and seek video. So if you guys can comment,
cut that out.
If you guys can comment on this video, let me know if you guys want a hide and seek video, or if you can't,
DM me on my Instagram.
Comment on one of like our Instagram posts or something.
No, just message.
Or message us.
Just message me. Just message. I like all my messages that I get.
Or even if you guys have like some video ideas for both of our channels,
then they can comment on my. They can comment on the pod.
Yeah, either go comment on the pod or one of his videos, because his videos you normally
check me out on my main channel, General Daniel. You guys will link in the description. I post a whole bunch of fun videos. You can also follow us on the podcast channel. You gotta advertise your pod more. The 2 Pieces in a Pod podcast. We have a fresh pod every single Tuesday morning. It's a great time, isn't it? You guys can check on my Instagram at Daniel_Daniel77. And if you guys have any if you guys want to message me, you guys can just message me straight DMs. I look at every single message. Unless you're being a creep, then I'll block you. You guys can also check on my Twitter. I don't have a Twitter yet. I'm planning on maybe getting a Twitter.
If we can. I mean, I think that would be good for like video updates.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. I probably won't, because really I don't really care about Instagram, so I probably won't get Twitter.
No.
You guys can subscribe to this channel. You guys can check her on Stranger Things fan page. You guys can also follow her Instagram at Annie LeBlanc Fan 11, and you guys can also subscribe to the podcast, which she's always on. She's the only guest.
So yeah.
I like the video. Comment down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and take us out.
See you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, yo.